Welcome to Eunimak Fashion. First, let's enter this room. This is where we keep our stock, the clothing and the accessories that we have. We have all these accessories here. And then the cushion covers have it here. Yeah. And then I started my business in 1993. I went to Accra High School. After that, I went to CAPS training school. They do dressmaking. And then after that, my sister invited me to the UK to do fashion. So I did fashion at Blake College. And then I got a job. After 6 months, I got a job at Debenhams, and then Army and Navy. We have all these bags. This is a little tray for candies or cookies. We have this. You can use this as a pencil case or your accessories, cosmetic accessories. Then we have all these to tie your hair band, hair wrap. Then the pillows. This is the artwork that we do, the textile music. It's all the leftovers that we use from the dresses that we make. I started working there till I decided to come back home. So when I came back home, my mom brought me to this place to start so that I would be fit in, you know, like.
But why didn't you take to the UK though? Why did you come back to Ghana?
Yeah, because my mom didn't really like us to be outside. She wants us to stay in Ghana. She wants me to stay in Ghana, and I really want to train other young ladies to, you know the trade, because I realize a lot of young girls are not into it. So it's better I also encourage them to learn. So I started training girls as well, and then doing my sewing as well, my business as well. We made it from the fabric, the print. These are some of the bedroom slippers that you can get from Eunimak.
I see you have a lot of passion for the fashion.
You have to have the passion. Right. I have it, and I have the talent. As for that, I started very early. Because when I was very young, I liked drawing. Okay. And when I draw, my dad will show it to, the family and friends, and then they give me money. I get gifts.
That's really
and then my grandfather really likes me, because when I do this kind of thing, I draw, they give me gifts.
Because I was going to ask, like, back in the day, were your parents like receptive of you being an artist?
Yes, they were. But then it got to a point that in school I wanted to do it, but then I didn't get the encouragement anymore because I lost, my dad after.
So you merged the art with the fashion?
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's how I got into it.
I see now, yeah.
So I went into the, fashion because I was doing these little dresses for my friends too and selling to them when we were young. At school too, I was making their skirts because we were wearing black and whites and that's school, Accra High School. So I used to make their skirts for my friends as well. So when after school, I decided to get into it. We have some of the mosaic here too. We did all these patterns from the leftovers. My mom said,
You have to come back to
I have
Ghana.
to come back because all my sisters are outside and she's alone. I mean, like, who is going to, all the time she will tell me, who is going to take over when
you're not around.
When she's no more.
I see.
Because your sisters are outside and I don't think they would even want to come to Ghana.
Well, she was right, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was. I always say that. I always say that
Yeah.
what my mom told me,
She was right.
she was right.
Yeah.
Children's wear. Yeah, both the girls and boys. We have the boys shirts too as well. Some from batik and then prints. A client invited me to the US in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia, yeah.
And she said, Eunice, we can start a business here. Go and, that time I had my daughter. Go and bring her so that we can do something here. I said, no, I want to go back home.
Right.
You know, I came back home. When I went to Tokyo, my friend said, just stay here and start
do your thing,
business.
yeah.
I said, no, I like to come back home because that means if I stay outside, the generation is gone.
It's done.
My mom's generation is where you can keep your things in from shopping. You're going out for shopping, you can use this for shopping. And then we have yoga bags too as well. Those who go for yoga. You put your yoga mat in this and then you pull it up. A friend of mine invited me for a conference that actually they invited most of the first ladies.
Okay.
And I met this lady, Nana. She's the one there.
Okay.
She's called Nana. And she also asked whether I would like to train young girls. And I said yes, why not? I would.
Right.
So she said they are deprived, but then they are trafficked children.
Okay.
That they don't have anybody to help them in terms of training young girls. So I said, okay, they should bring them. So they brought them.
Okay. So
when they came, I realized it's different from the ladies, I mean the ones that I train. They have different attitude. They are so disrespectful, but then you have to get the patience, the tolerance to be able to train them because they need somebody to.
Right, yeah.
Because I realize we need all of them to grow.
Right.
If we leave them out of what we are doing, they will be wayward. Nobody likes them.
I see.
So I decided to accept them. You know, so I know whatever that they do, but then I train them with love. We do our training here. This is Doreen from Accra Technical University. This is Ramati from Accra. You mentioned your name, Ramati. And then Ebenezer from Touch a Life. One of the old students, but he's now a worker. Part-time worker. And then Ernestina from Accra Technical University.
What do you think about the fashion industry in Ghana though? Because it looks like the same, you know, calendars that we used to pick clothes from back in the 90s are the same way. It looks like nothing is changing. I mean, here's different, you know, but what do you think about the industry as a whole?
You know, I think you have to be creative.
Yeah.
Adding more things to it, making it interesting,
right,
fun. You know, because sewing is really difficult. if you are so strict and like you're on it like this, so you'll be there till evening.
Right.
You know, you don't feel like doing anything. You'll be there, and when I see a lot of women who are doing like that, I feel very bad
for them,
because it's very stressful. So you play around with it, and then you make yourself happy, and then you go on. Manager, my assistant, she has been helping me with the paperwork, and she sews as well. Mercy, she's also an assistant here. She keeps the stock and everything down for us. And that is Emmanuel sewing the boys' shirts. We do throw pillows. We do bedspread with patchwork.
Okay.
And we also do cookie trays, and then we use the leftovers. All the leftovers that we have here, we use them for the
else. Yes.
For the mosaic, the textile mosaic.
So nothing goes to waste.
Nothing goes to waste. Okay. And then we have the recycle bags too.
Okay.
That are from the flour. We use some for our aprons. We do aprons with this. And then
this is a good like shopping tote bag.
Tote bags. Yes. You can just easy. You can just wash them, keep them in your bag anytime.
So you don't use so much plastic.
You don't need to use the plastic. Just wash them, put them in your bag. Anytime you are in town, you can just use it to put all your stuff
inside. Yeah.
Your shopping.
For me too.
So always keep them in your bag. It's good. I'm giving this one to you.
Oh, thank you.
Just keep it in your bag. You know, so we can. The plastics are too much.
It's a lot. Yeah, it's really destroying.
There's nothing we can do but just helping each other.
Right.
To know that we have to reduce the usage of plastic. Yeah. So this is what I'm also contributing to help.
So Auntie Eunice, if somebody wants, you know, some of your things, your art pieces, you know, some of these bags and everything that you've shown us today, where can they find you?
You can find me on Eunimak _fashion, and then on Facebook too. You see me always on Facebook. Eunice Maku Ayiku-Nartey, that's the name, and then Eunimak is on Eunimak _fashion too is on Facebook and Instagram.
Right.
So you can find me there.
I will put all that information there so you guys can contact her. If you come to Ghana and they want to come by the shop, can they come by the shop as well?
They can come here, but then they can call me on this number 0244 630 446.
So that's the number to Eunimak Fashion. And then you can find her on Google Maps as well at Adabraka. If you put it in, it will lead you right here. But make sure you call before you come. Don't just show up over here.
Yeah.
Auntie Eunice, thank you very much for all the work and everybody that's working. I hope somebody sees you out there and comes and join the work you're doing for the youth as well.
Yeah.
I think that would be great to get the support out there as well.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. And thank you for staying in Ghana too. Thank you for not leaving us and going to, you know, wherever else that this art and your talent could take you, but you're keeping it here.
Yeah, yes. I love to be in Ghana.
Yes. Thank you. All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.